Well then, good morning and welcome back to another episode of the Eastbourne Fisherman. Today I brought you down to Seaford and we are fishing for plaice. It's an absolutely glorious day, really nice, quite warm. We're fishing the tide up a couple of hours and then back out a couple of hours. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm just going to get set up now and yeah, let's do some fishing. Hopefully we get some plaice today. Right, so my tips and tactics for today are as follows. I've got 4 wraps of lug this morning from the Anglers Den. Cheers lads. There we go, lovely jubbly. Got 1 packet of squid, ammo squid. So my plan today is that we're going to go 1 rod on a single hook clip down, I believe. Yeah, 1 rod, single hook clip down, plaice beads and things like that. That's going to go on 1 rod, cast out a distance. We're going to be using the yellow grip leads today. Probably get away with blues, but there's quite a bit of tide at the moment. Use a Trident Roto to clip in the hook on the rig. I'm all fingers and thumbs this morning, so you have to bear with me. Leg clip on. And then I'm just literally going to go 1 worm, pull the tail off, and go 1 worm straight onto the hook. Size 1/0 hook. And that is my bait there on that one. So that's 1 rod. On the second rod, I'm going to go for a 2 hook clip down. Yeah, so 2 hook clip down rig on the second rod, and I'm going to go for size, I think it's size 2 hook. Again, we're going to use the Trident Roto to lock in the bottom hook. Again, on this rig we've just got some plaice beads and some sequins there. I'm literally just going to use half a worm on each of these, like that, really small. Again, cast out as far as I can get it. Hope it's coming out on camera because I can't see the screen because it's just so bright. There we go, it's 1 bait there. And then the second hook is going to be baited up there. Push the bait stops down, and there we have our baits ready to go. Wish me luck guys, let's get them cast out. Right guys, so it looks like an absolute glorious day. All we've got to do is cast these baits out and let's see if we can catch some fish. Right folks, so we're rods in. We are rods in. I've bought today the Fury and the Air Power Black Edition there. Look absolutely lovely, sat next to each other. There we go, both rods are cast in now. So just a waiting game, see if we catch any fish then. Looking forward to this one. I've also made this, which is a tray that clips onto the tripod, which is pretty good. You can put things in there like your bait towel, bait elastic, knife, bait. Obviously it's a bit sunny today, so we've got it in the cool box. So yeah, so that is the new bait tray. Works wonders. Looking around the beach end, so it's quite quiet at the minute. Seaford is quite a busy venue, especially at weekends, because it's free to park on the seafront pretty much anywhere, and yeah, it just gets really busy. So there's another guy fishing down there, and at the moment it looks pretty empty. Loads of runners up on the top of the beach up there, and down there you've got dog walkers. Yeah, dog walkers at this venue in the past that I fished have been an absolute nightmare. I'm a dog owner myself, so I've not got nothing against dog owners, but that's the reason why I've got the tray there. So if any dogs come around sniffing, you can whack everything up there, it's out the way. So I'm not going to leave any rigs dangling today, so I'm just fishing the 2 rigs that are on the rods, and then as they come in we'll just rebait them up and send them back out, so there's nothing lying around on the beach. But yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed, we can grab some fish today. If not, it's a lovely day spent in the sun. Right folks, we had a first little inquiry now on the right hand side rod, which is the Fury. So I'm hoping the fish will be on the feed. We can load up with Plaice today. Wouldn't it be absolutely awesome? We'll be had a fantastic session, load up with Plaice, get home, have a nice cook up. Oh man, my mouth's watering already. Mouth is watering already folks. And just like that, you pick up the camera and then all action stops on the rods. It's like they know. It's like the fish know. Don't move. He's filming. There we go. Little wiggle down on the right one. Couple more little wiggles there. Like I say, we'll give it a minute. I'm not in a rush today. That's the beauty of today. I've got absolutely all day. I can just chill out and unwind. There we go. There we go. A couple of little inquiries there. Right, let's have a look, see what we got. There we go. Well, it ain't a blank, but it definitely don't look like a Plaice. First fish, a whiting. Cannot get rid of them at the minute. Absolutely everywhere, even in the daytime. Let's get him back in. Right, let's get him back in. Right guys, so first fish in the bag, not the target, I hasten to say, but a fish nonetheless, and we're off to a start, which is good. So I'm just going to rebait the rig now, the worm's back on, another worm back on the top hook. So the bait's stripped pretty fast on that, to be fair. That was 5 minutes since casting it. So let's get it back out. Well guys, these aren't the fish I come for, but a fish is a fish, and I'll take it. Tiny little pout in there. Let's get him back in. Still not what I'm after, but another fish nonetheless. All on the right hand rod at the minute, all on the right hand rod. 2 hook clip down. Is this going to be another whiting? Come on, man. There's got to be a place out there somewhere. Got to be a place for me. But now to the top of the tide. Come on, the place. Folks, so there is a little dogfish. Happy days. Where are the Plaice? That's the question. Where are the Plaice? Right, so I'm not doing too bad at the minute. We've got 3 species in and we're about an hour into the session, so not bad at all. Hopefully the bites stay persistent and we can drag in a couple of Plaice. Fingers crossed for the Plaice today. The weather looks absolutely great. The sea is clearish. It's not really dark, but it's not clear, if that makes sense. So yeah, hoping we can get a couple of flats today. But you know, like I said before, we're out in the fresh air and what more could you ask for? That's a first, and that is a massive velvet swimming crab. Look at the freaking size of that. Mental. Right guys, so there's always a first in everything, and I've never caught a velvet swimming crab on a hook, and the hook is firmly in its mouth. These things are mental. They've got proper red eyes, back swim paddles, and they give you a proper nasty nip from their claws at the front. But this one, don't look like it's got any claws at the front, or it looks like he's growing the claws at the front. Yeah, proper nasty little buggers these are. What a weird catch. Right, so we're getting to the top of the tide now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to whack a rolling lead on and chuck it out to one side and see how we get on with that. Baits are all baited up there, ready to go. Really liking this little tray, especially as I said, with all the dog walkers that are around this local area. It's good to get all your stuff off the floor and out of the way. And it's about the right height, you can do your baiting up on there and stuff as well. So yeah, it's definitely a good addition to my tripod, and it only costs a couple of quid to make. I'll do a video on how to make one of these soon. Right, so unfortunately I just lost a set of gear into a snag, which is a bit of a shame. So yeah, rear spool off, new spool one. We've got a nice yellow line on now. Again, still on the mono. But yeah, a bit of a shame. Hopefully I can bring it back in later. Right, so we're at the top of the tide now. Still not a Plaice to be seen. Will the ebb produce us a Plaice? Nice big wave starting now. Could I have been better off going to Brighton, who knows? It's always worth a go, don't it? Right, so we're entering to the top of the high tide. Top of the high tide now. I'm going to fish it a couple of hours down, I think, and see if the down tide produces. Usually when you fish for Plaice, you usually get them on the incoming tide, or when I fish for them before, you've always had them on the flood. Do occasionally get a couple on the start of the ebb, but I haven't fished for them further down that, so we're gonna keep on plugging away. Say on the left rod I've got 2 clip down gripped, and on the right rod I've got a rolling lead, and with this quite a lot of tide movement now, we should hopefully roll into some fish with that. But yeah, it's been a bit quiet for the last half an hour, not much has happened, but we'll keep plugging away. Right, so the wind's picked up, it's getting a bit choppy. I'm going for a lug tip with bits of squid now. Hopefully it's good. Right folks, it's all gone quiet, really quiet. Bait's come back untouched, and fish in the ebb at the minute seems to be pretty poor. So fingers crossed the things pick up, and it's got pretty cold. I mean, the winds have picked up, the sea's got slightly choppy, so it's just one of them things, and I don't think I'm going to get a place today, but you know, we'll keep on at it. We'll keep on at it and see what the fishing gods bring us. Right folks, so I wasn't expecting to catch one of these today. Bite my finger. Very, very slippery. Conger reel. There we go. Very strong, really strong, all muscle. Yep, all it does, we'll get him back in, and hopefully there's a couple more fish to come. I say I ain't caught a fish for an hour, so it was a nice catch to see the rod go and catch one of these. Apart from the fact that my hands are all now slippery and horrible. So let's get him back in, and like I said, hopefully catch some more fish. Right, let's get him back in and hopefully don't bite my finger off. Very, very slippery. And in he goes. He's out. Look at my hand now. Oh man, they're cool to catch, but the amount of crap they leave on your hands is unreal. Right guys, second crab catch of the day. Another velvet swimming crab. This one has in fact got his claws, and I've definitely not put my fingers anywhere near them. Let's get him back in. Mental. What an awesome day. Right, so I wasn't expecting that little wheel as a catch. Yeah, but you know, welcome catch nonetheless. I've got about an hour and a half left of the session, and then I've got to go and pick something up, and I might head back to Eastbourne and fish a bit more, but you know, we'll see how we get on. Yeah, so enjoying the session so far. Mixed species, which has been pretty cool. So hopefully the last hour and a half of the session will provide us with what we come here for. Completely stripped. Right folks, so I've got about an hour of the session left. The ebb has been absolute pants, man. Just a one eel for the whole of the ebb so far, and I fished it at 2 hours down now, so I'm going to give one more hour and then I think that's me done. But yeah, there's quite a few people turned up now fishing down that end, so I don't know if they're just people fishing or they come to fish specifically for the ebb. But yeah, I haven't seen anyone pull anything out yet. But this side of the beach, I say, completely empty. Usually this beach is rammed with people dog walking, there's people swimming in the summer, paddle boarders, and people swimming in the sea. Well, there's a couple of people swimming in the sea right down there, you're not going to be able to see them on the camera. But yeah, you usually get people swimming in the sea, but I think because it's like a little bit rougher, people have been you know, put off it a bit today, which is good for me, because obviously, you know, I like the solitude sometimes of just coming out on my own and fishing. But yeah, there we go. I say hopefully we can find some more fish in the next hour, but you know, the fishing gods will be what will be, I suppose. There we go, look at that. Absolutely glorious day to be out, absolutely awesome. There we go. I'm pretty sure I just saw a bite on the right hand side rod, although I can't really see it now because the sun's in my face. But yeah, definitely saw a couple of wiggles on the right hand side rod, which is pretty promising. So we'll see what happens with that in a minute. Right, so I packed one rod away, we're down to one rod now. Still fishing, I've got 2 casts left. It's about 2 o'clock now. So I say I'm running a bit late. But you know, we're going to plug it on. So yeah, I've got 2 little worm baits there, a bit of squid left. There we go. Just to show you though, this bait tray is absolutely awesome. I don't know why I didn't make one before. Just a really simple bait tray. And it's on the top of the tripod, so when you're baiting up, you literally you can stand up and do all your bits and pieces in the tray. Really, really good. Really great bit of kit that is. Right folks, as you can see the tide, as you can see the tide's pretty far away from where we are now. We are 2.5 hours down. Last bait's just gone in the water now, fingers crossed. Hopefully we can catch the last minute fish and job's good. Right, so the wind's picked up here, it's getting a bit windy now, so I'm just about to reel in the last cast. Fingers crossed we'll have a fish. Unfortunately, nothing but bare hooks, apart from a little bit of worm on the top one. Right folks, so that is your lot for today. That is me done. Seaford Beach, there we go. The chisel of the East Sussex coast. Beach of broken dreams, or broken ebb dreams should we say. I thought it was gonna, it started off pretty good. It started off pretty good to be fair. A couple of fish here and there. I thought we was onto a winner. And then fishing the ebb tide down was absolutely pants. Just a 1 eel for the ebb. But hey, that's it. That's fishing. Thanks for watching guys. I'll see you on the next video. And I'm going to leave you with some quick views of the